Here's a recap of the most significant testimony from the trial in week 2. We've heard this week a second paid freak-off performer. The witness we had this week danced under the name of the Punisher, and he described being repeatedly hired to have sex with Ms. Ventura while Combs sat in the room. He said that the first time he saw Combs was in a corner of the room wearing no clothing whatsoever, except for a veil that allowed only his eyes to be seen. This performer said that he walked out of the hotel suite with $2,000 in cash. His payment varied depending on how happy Combs was with his performance. Another highlight from this week's testimony was Regina Ventura. This is the mom of Cassie Ventura, and the mother described the bruises that she saw on her daughter's body during a Christmas time visit to the family home in Connecticut. Cassie began dating Kid Cudi, according to the testimony. Combs was so violently angry about this relationship that he kicked Cassie Ventura to the floor, kicked her in the back so hard that she fell to the ground. The jury also heard testimony from former Danity Kane singer Dawn Richard, who described an incident from 2009. This happened she saw Combs attack Cassie Ventura with a frying pan because she'd taken too long to cook him eggs. "Where's my effing eggs?" She said, Combs screamed as he tried to hit her with a skillet. Dawn Richard remembers Cassie Ventura curling up into a fetal position on the floor of the kitchen and then being dragged by the hair upstairs by Combs. From downstairs, Dawn Richard said she could hear the sound of smashing glass and screams of Cassie Ventura. So as if that wasn't awful enough, Dawn Richard said that the very next day, Combs summoned her and Cassie into a darkened studio and locked the door and tried to spin the previous day's occurrence in a positive way. He told the women that this is what passion looks like. He said that the beating was really nothing much and that Cassie was fine. He said that they should, keep quiet about things because, sometimes people go missing, which both testified they took as a death threat. We also this week have had a personal assistant. He said that he worked very long hours, sometimes 20 hours a day, sometimes 30 days in a row. He needed to be at Combs' beck and call. He said that Combs ordered him to play chauffeur to what would have been a pre-dawn gunfight with rival rap music producer Suge Knight. By the time Combs was retrieved from his mansion, Suge and his Escalades had left the scene. But this so rattled the security guard that he sent in his resignation that very day. Coming up later this week, we'll have testimony by rapper Kid Cudi. He's going to describe his convertible being firebombed at around the time that he started dating Cassie